Olympia after a prolonged absence, never mind a career-threatening injury, was a big task. But in typical Franco form, he touted a massive upper body that looked like a throwback to his 1976 Olympia-winning physique. His lower body, however, was almost non-existent by the standards of an elite bodybuilding competition. His legs were way out of proportion. His calves were still impressive, but his poor quads could not keep pace with his award-winning upper body. The thighs had come up in size from their atrophied state, but the separation and definition, always a struggle for him, were non-existent on stage. Adding to this problem was a very distracting case of gyno on one of his nipples, and amplifying the weaknesses in Franco's body was the strength of the hungry competition. Franco, despite all his confidence and courage, could not realistically be higher than 5th, with 0 separation in his legs. After all, how could anyone win the Mr. Olympia title while missing a major muscle group?
He couldn't get one line in his legs. Franco was dead right there.
Now the stage was set for one of the most exciting and controversial Mr. Olympia contests ever. And the question was, would the controversy and dark cloud of the Sydney affair resurface 1 year later in Columbus, Ohio? After the debacle of last year, there was palpable tension as the final judging began. But then fan favorite Padilla was called for 5th. The boos poured down from the stands, forcing the announcer to wait for calm to return to the auditorium. When Roy Callender's name bellowed through the building for 4th place, it dawned on everyone that Franco had somehow reached the top 3, and everyone started screaming expletives at the judges, and the booing reached an even higher level. The hostility in the room reached a crescendo when Tom Platz learned his fate as a 3rd-place finisher. Most of the audience sprung to their feet, booing and screaming at the top of their lungs at the absurdity of the decision. And when it came time to announce the 2nd-place winner, Chris Dickerson found himself reliving the events of last year. At this point, people were actually starting to throw objects. Coins bounced off the edge of the stage onto the judges' table as Ben Weider raised Franco's arms overhead in victory. And an oblivious Franco didn't seem affected at all by the booing from the audience. To his mind, he deserved the title, and there was no controversy at all.